Hello, welcome to the Colourful Vlog. Today is the first day of Vlogmas. I am Carolien. You can find me online everywhere as Carolien, and I have a web shop, colourfulcreativity.nl. And this vlog series for Vlogmas will be all about unpacking my advent calendars to show off what's in there. We've got lots of different things: coffee, alcohol-free beer, fiber, yarn, tea, jam and honey. And I will show you what we've got now. A little close-up of all the boxes and all the advent calendars. Here is my little advent calendar nook, and that right there is my daylight lamp and the laptop I'm using to edit the vlogs now. But you can see Robert already unpacked the advent calendars. I still have to do it. I'll do it on camera with you guys. But I thought it would be nice to show you the advent calendars we have. Talk a little bit about it. This is an alcohol-free advent calendar with alcohol-free beers from Ondernulpuntvijf, so below 0.5. Miss Leia needs some attention and now is washing herself, so she doesn't need attention. Whatever, puss. Robert also has a coffee advent calendar from the Brew company, and it is 25 days premium coffee. I will get into that more. I have a Pukka tea advent calendar. Miss Leia is behind me now. Yeah, there she is. So I put it up here. And then this advent calendar is a gift from my friend Josh of Breiwerken on Instagram. And it's a surprise what's in here. There are crinkly, very fluffy packages in there. And yeah, it's yarn and fiber, that's what I know. But it's gonna be very interesting to see what she made me. She made all the baggies herself as well, and the belt was left over from a nice cozy coat for her husband, so I figured out a way to hang it all. And I got the World of Wool fiber advent calendar, the luxury advent calendar of 2022. And we have a jam and honey advent calendar from Lidl, and a lot of them I can actually have because I checked the ingredient list, and it's very specific that all the little kinds of jam are already on there, which is nice because that meant I can have lots of them, and I can actually enjoy the advent calendar. So let's pop this one on the tripod and let's get unpacking. It's an interesting collection, isn't it? We had a big mix of things because, well, at the beginning of the year I thought, we're not getting any advent calendars this year. I really am not thinking about Christmas yet with the roller coaster we had. If you're interested, you can watch the podcast episodes. I will try to keep the updates on that part very limited in the vlogs, just to keep the content light. Yeah, but somehow we did escalate into 2, 4, 6 advent calendars. Oh well. Mostly because in the end I thought it would be nice to have an advent calendar after all. I saw there was an alcohol-free beer one, which is nice because alcohol-free is easier than with alcohol due to medications and everything. And the coffee one seemed really interesting since My husband is really into coffee. I thought that would be a nice one, and he said yes to that. So he had 2 and I had nothing. And then I thought, let's look around, and I saw someone post about the World of Wool advent calendar. I had the email newsletter in my mailbox, and I thought, no, I'm not gonna do it. I won't have time to spin. I'm just not up for it. And then in the end, I saw lovely Kaya of Lana Filia post about it, and I was like, yeah, check if they are still available. They were still available. There was a very limited quantity of, I think 250, and it was still available. And I was like, okay, down the rabbit hole. And I got one. And I did have some energy the past weeks, and I thought it would be nice to make one for someone who I thought deserved one from my stash, with mini skeins from my leftovers and everything, and just some bits and bobs extras. I really missed making advent calendars, because I usually make at least a few, and of course I also made a lot for the shop, but it's also a really fun thing, and I missed it. So I was very happy that I could make one, and then I could make someone really happy with that. And when I showed it on Instagram, lovely friend Josh said, but can I make one for you? And well, I couldn't say no. So thank you so much, Josh. It kind of feels like a random act of kindness now that you give one to someone and you get one from someone. I know Josh is getting one as well, because she's in a little group, I think it is, and they all do one for someone else, and she just made one extra for me. So super kind. Seriously, Josh, thank you. You're the best. But let's start unpacking. I'm gonna start with the jam and honey one. Door number 1. And this is Sauerkirsch Confiture Extra. So it is sour cherry. I'm gonna try and make a photo later, because my camera is a bit far away, because the tripod on the table was too much. The tripod behind the table is just a bit far away. I really hope my tiny tripod and vlog handheld will come today or tomorrow, or at least soon. The post is having plenty of issues at the moment. Now the alcohol-free beer and coffee was already unpacked. This is MAZ by Omnipollo. It is a beautiful candle and a almost not visible white print on a metal tin. The coffee of today is from Rwanda, and this coffee is from Denmark, this advent calendar, and it comes with a booklet that tells you more. This is the menu card, and December 1 is Rwanda coffee, region Nyamasheke, and the farm is Murao. It is organic and Arabica variety red bourbon, and taste notes are orange zest, golden kiwi, mandarin and green tea. I'm very curious if my husband will taste that, but we'll see. It is a very ingenious system. I thought I would get beans, but they are actually already ground, and you open up this little zipper. It's like a zipper bag, and you pour in the water. You let it sit for a while. You have your strengths on the side, how much water you add, and then you just take off this little thingy, and you have something you can pour your coffee out of. I think it's ingenious. You can also rinse it and reuse these bags. So this is like super nice for on vacation, I think, because you don't have to make take your whole coffee press and everything. I think it's great. Then let's see. Let me get baggie number 1 of this one and get tea number 1, which is this one. And I'll just get the big box down. So the Pukka tea for today is 3 ginger. The yarn, I can feel a mini skein, is pretty. It's a bit of ice bluish, greenish, and it's a singles yarn. And I know Josh has added a card for me to tell me what it all is, but I can open it at the end. So I have to wait. And for now it is just pretty yarn. Then the World of Wool Advent Calendar. It's a very big box and there is a page in it that has those scratch off things to reveal what kind of fiber you have. There's also this handy little coin to scratch. Here we use those things, round ones. This one has corners and straight edges for our shopping carts. But I'm gonna need that to scratch off. And under the paper we have the baggies. Let me show you. This is how it looks. It smells really good. Must be something in there that's also smelling really good. Baggie number 1, they stapled it closed, so you really can't open it without breaking anything. Oh, someone's curious. Come on, Binks. Come. You want to help? What do we have? Oh, staple. Get it out, or it will hurt my fingers. There we go. Where's the other one? There. I'm pretty frantic with staples because I do not want him to eat it. We have something very Christmassy and very colorful. It looks like something with sari silk and Christmassy greens and reds. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna spin everything right away. I might. So, scratching open the little box for today. It is called Mistletoe and Wine. And it is Falkland Merino, sari silk and bamboo. So, the sari silk was pretty obvious. Let's see if I can find the beginning of this little floof. Yeah, there. And here you can see it may be a bit better. It's got all these green and red stripes in it. I'm not yet sure how I'm gonna spin things. I was like, maybe I should do everything in 2-ply, or maybe the things will just tell me what they want to be. And for this, I might just split it up and do a 2-ply. I'm always a bit scared to make it very muddy, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Maybe I should just go ahead and spin every day. It will be good for me, but it feels like a pressured thing to spin every day. So yeah, so that was number 1, day 1. Let me know in the comments, do you have any advent calendars? Are you doing Vlogmas? Are you following people on Vlogmas? Who are you following on Vlogmas? Let me know. Are you excited for December? everything? Tell me in the comments. I'm very curious. And I'm gonna see if editing this thing is easier this time than the big podcast was. There's a cat in the litter box now, so I guess I better stop for today. And I will see you again tomorrow. If you think I'm looking at my phone, yes I am. I have now how it's called, remote shooting on my phone, which means I can actually operate the camera with my phone, so I can stop it here instead of having to walk around the table and press stop. So yeah, I will see you again tomorrow, and hopefully you all have a wonderful first day of December. Bye bye.